From the TOMAH Senior High School, Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Dave, tonight we begin our 38th year of TOMAH High School basketball. No Dusty DeRusso, so the DeRusso era is over, and tonight you start your season with two teams that last season were 51-5. Tonight it's Onalaska Luther. They were 24-3. They lost in the sectional final. And then Friday you go to West Salem. They were 27-2. They lost at state. So for a varsity team that's going to have to find some offense, boy, what a tough way to start 22-23.
Going to find out a lot about yourself early here in the season, isn't that right? And we talk every year about you having to replace scores and where the offense is going to come from, but this year a little different. When you lose a player the caliber of Dusty DeRusso, of course, all-time leading scorer, that's it, that takes it to a new level. So that's going to be a tall order, and it'll be interesting to see how things shake out.
Flags, here is the scary stat. We played 26 games last season. We were 14-12. DeRusso led us in scoring in 23 of the 26. Hesse led us in scoring the other 3. So it's going to be, and this is the season where, very honestly, we have no idea how it's going to go, do we?
No, sometimes that's a fun thing. But I think if you're Luther, you know exactly what you expect. You expect to try to go one game better than last year and make it to the state tournament. So very different outlooks for these two teams.
Player to watch for them obviously will be Logan Barr, a 6'7" junior who was very impressive last season up at Luther. We want to welcome the people that may be joining us on YouTube. We welcome all our YouTube viewers that may be looking in right now. TOMAH, Onalaska Luther, the season opener next. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient-specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
And welcome back, TOMAH Senior High School. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner, our 38th year of TOMAH High School basketball. The Onalaska Luther Knights, 24-3 last season, one step away from getting to state. Let's meet their starters under Brad Shopper in year 17.
Number 4, Cody Miller. 22, Will Hillsman. Number 24, Isaiah Schlichtenberg. 25, Sam Holman. And number 35, Logan Barr. And now the starting lineup for your TOMAH Timberwolves.
right, here we go. Luther and Tomah. And the tip controlled by Jaden Brisky. Tomah with a 25-game schedule, 12 at home, 13 on the road. They will play 4 of their first 6 on the road to start the season, including the next 3 on the road after tonight. Thornton loose on the floor, turnover Tomah, turnover by Brock. Cody Miller, Horman, Switchenberg, 3 on the way. That's Horman. 3-0 Luther. Jaden Brisky. (3-2) Luther. Tomah down 3-2. Military Family Appreciation. Another 3. That's Cody Miller. Oh, by the way, Wags, they can shoot the 3. I mentioned that.
Well, they're putting on a display here in the first couple of minutes. Tomah gets a Brisky basket, but trails 6-2.
6-2 and a couple threes by Horman and Miller. Another 3. They finally miss one. Jaden Brisky rebound. 6-2 Luther. Tom Hesse dumped out at a Pluger. Pluger for 3. And 1 out for Tomah. Hughes camp the other way. Rebound to Tomah. Brock with the rebound. Out to Hesse. Hesse to the glass. 6-4 Luther. 2.5 in the first half of basketball. Onalaska, Luther, and Tomah opening their season. 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebound, Jaden Brisky. Wags, let's jump back to our first basket of the game by Jaden Brisky, the 6'5 junior. Jaden last season did not have one game in double figures. That'll need to change this season, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he got very close, a couple of 5-6 times. It seems like we talked about that a lot last year. But, yeah, this year they're going to have to get the point production out of him for sure. And I'm sure, he's probably up to it this year.
Well, 7 last season was Jaden Brisky's lucky number. 9 times he scored 7. That was a season high. But no double figures, as it was kind of the Dusty DeRusso show, as you know. Between DeRusso and Hesse, Dave, Tomah losing over 900 points. 630 with DeRusso and over 300 with Hesse. They pretty much were the offense, weren't they?
Oh, yeah. Talked about DeRusso. We know what a big part of the puzzle he was. He was the biggest piece we've had here in Tomah. It's like a backcourt foul here on Luther, trying to apply some pressure to Brady Pluger.
Gabe Hughes camp with a basket. 10-4 Luther. It's an Onalaska Luther team, as we said. 2 years ago, the COVID season, they were at state. They won 19 games 2 years ago, 24 last season, and lost in the sectional final. And they have pretty much the whole team back. Proudfoot is gone, but outside of that, they have everybody pretty much back, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of talent out there on the floor, and as you saw already, they're not afraid to put it up from beyond the arc.
Thornton for the outside. Thornton knocks down the 3. 10-7 Luther. Last year Luther beat Tomah up there 84-67. DeRusso had 32 points in that loss for Tomah. Tom Hesse dumping off the corner to Thornton. And a travel on Thornton. Tomah Dave with 3 consecutive winning seasons. That had not happened since the late 90s. They had 12 consecutive losing seasons before the last 3. Shot won't go for Miller. Taken away by Luther. Basket by Will Helskamp. 12-7 Luther. Kleiston in the game. Wags are going to know when Kleiston's in the game because he has hair, something you and I don't. Kleiston, of course, certainly showed the ability to knock down the 3 last season, didn't he?
Yeah, he was probably the number 1 guy off the bench as far as points, and looks like he's coming off the bench here early and obviously provide some offense.
Switchenberg in the game with 4. 14-7 Luther. Just under 13 to go in the first half. Season opener for Tomah and Onalaska Luther. Brady Pluger fouled on his way to the glass, and nope. Possession call. Tomah last season, Dave, averaged 62 points a game. Gave it up at 61. 6 times or more last season, they scored 70. Just under 13 to go in the first quarter. 14-7 Luther. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. Back in 30.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient-specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
Welcome back, Tomah Senior High School. Greg Hagelon with Dave Wagner. Just under 13 to go in the first half. Tomah down by 7. Hesse for 2. Hesse last season. 3 on the way, rims out. Punt back will go. That's Horman. (16-10) Luther. Kleiston. Thornton. Kleiston for 3. Deep rebound Thornton. Out of that Brady Pluger. Turnover Tomah. And an easy basket for Cody Miller. 18-9 Luther. 11.5 to go in the first half. Thornton down the lane, and it is blocked. Blocked by Huskamp. Dave, we expected the 6'7" Logan Barr to start. He is on the bench right now, but they still lead by 9.
Yeah, we kind of figured, he'd take the place of Proudfoot, but I'll tell you, they're holding their own on the boards. They've got a couple of offensive rebound baskets, and they've made some steals for easy baskets, and as you said, they've got a nice lead. They've doubled us up right now.
Tom Hesse with 16 double-figure games last season. Kluger had 7 double-figure games. Hesse with the miss. Luther rebound. Ahead on the other end, an easy basket for Cody Miller. Too easy. Jeff Brisky takes a timeout. And with a break in the action, here's a look at some businesses bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. We hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses we just showed you a moment ago, bringing you to all different events here on the network. On Military Family Appreciation Night, an 11-point lead day for Luther, their biggest of the game. Not sure what this is all about. Missing some penny wags. Well, as he discussed it at the table, Dave, we mentioned earlier, 25 game schedule, 13 away, including a game against Bangor in early January at the Lacrosse Center.
Yeah, that could be exciting. Remember the last time we were there, I think they won an exciting game. So, yeah, I'm not sure. They're discussing where they're supposed to take it out. And it looked like they were going to take it out down here on the end. And I think TOMAH inbounded the ball and then had the timeout called, if that makes a difference. I'm not really sure what the big confusion is.
No, I'm not either. And TOMAH will also play in a holiday tournament at Menominee the end of December. TOMAH's next game will not get any easier, Dave. This Friday, they're on the road at West Salem. Panthers last season 27-2. Lost at state, and they basically have their whole team back. So that's going to be a real challenge for TOMAH, as will tonight. Well, I'm not really sure what this has been all about. There are 2 other boys' games going on tonight. Holman is at West Salem, and Logan is at Menominee. TOMAH girls will be in action Thursday at Onalaska, and then here Friday for Holman. Well, the discussion apparently is over. 11 to go in the half. TOMAH down by 11 on Onalaska Luther. Tom Hesse, now there to Kleifchen. Brady Plugerly now. Brady to Kleifchen. Brady Pluger with the glass. Draws a Luther foul. Mentioned earlier, Dave, DeRusso in double figures every game last season. Hesse 16 double-figure games. And really probably a pleasant surprise was Brady Pluger, 7 double-figure games last season.
Yeah, he's another one that I think they're going to count on even more this year. And hopefully he can surpass the 7 that he had last year. And I think he'll be a big part of the scoring for this team.
20-11 Luther. They turn it over. Clashed in out at a Pluger. 10.5 to go in the half. Tom Hesse rims out. Rebound Cody Miller. And a turnover on Luther. And here comes the big man, Logan Barr. Right there, number 35, 6'7" junior. He had 21 up there last season to lead them. So our first extended look at Logan Barr. Pluger for 3. 20-14. Thomas cut it from 11 down to 6 legs. That's going to be short. Thomas with a chance to get the lead under 6. And missing the dunk is Brock. And right there, Jeff Briscoe, I think, would have settled for a layup, wouldn't he?
Absolutely.
Well, that would have cut the lead to 4. This is Brock. Has he taken away this time? 9.5 to go in the first half. Tomah down by 6. That's Cody Miller. Cody Miller with 9 to lead Luther. Tomah down by 8 again. Had a chance to get it under 6. Pluger another 3. And a whistle's going to stop play. Turnover Tomah. That's a foul. All right, 9 to go in the half. 22-14. Onalaska Luther leading Tomah. Logan Barr. There's a 6'7" Barr. And that's the scary thing about Barr, Dave. He can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, he's doing his best Brooke Lopez, huh?
Tomah cut it from 11 down to 6, and now that quickly it's back to 11. 8.5 to go in the first half. Gerke in the game, Owen Gerke. Kleischen loses it, picks it up, and then loses it again. Turnover Luther. Pretty good crowd here tonight for the opener, isn't it, Wags?
Yeah, not bad. That's right, and not the best weather we've ever had outside either, and for the first one, but got quite a few people here. It was good to see.
20 down to 8 to go in the half. 25-14. Onalaska Luther leading Tomah. Tomah cut it down to 6. Tom Hesse working in the paint. Hesse with 6. Lead under 10. Here's Logan Barr. Long 3 on the way. Rebound Thornton. And a turnover on Tomah. Yeah, I didn't mention after tonight, our next 3 on the road is Friday at West Salem. Next Tuesday, Tomah hit the road at Black River Falls. And then a week from this Friday, they'll be at Holman before returning home for a game against La Crosse Central. Logan Barr in the corner. Boy, nice hustle there by Thornton. Gerke the other way, dump it off to Thornton. 7 to go in the half. Tomah still down by 9. And a travel on Thornton. Boys hockey team is in action tonight also. They're at Baraboo tonight. Girls are Idaho basketball team. Girls will play this Thursday, as we said, at Onalaska, and then Friday they'll be here against Pullman. Cody Miller, Dave, their leading scorer last season, leading the way for them. He has 11.
Yeah, had a nice game. Hit that early 3, and he hasn't really cooled off.
So now Tomah again for the third time tonight is down by 11. 27-16 Luther. 6.5 to go in the first half. Switchenberg will bring it down for Luther. Switchenberg, Hughescamp, Switchenberg. Here's Cody Miller again. Got that quick first step, doesn't he?
Yeah, and we even forced him off a little bit further away from the basket than he wanted, but he saw that long extension. He was able to get it up there with the right hand.
Oh, Brady Pluger got himself a little too deep. And Luther with their 13-point lead, the biggest of the game. They lost Marshall last season in the sectional final. They have had 4 straight winning seasons. As we said 2 years ago, the COVID season, they were at state. They played lacrosse. Averaged 71 points a game last season. They only gave it up at 55. And again, they had a very impressive 16 games where they put up 70 or more. Second one is no good, and Jaden Brisky with the rebound. Jaden Brisky rebound over in the corner to Pluger. Pluger to Thornton with 5:20 to go in the half. Thornton going to try one. 5 for Thornton. Lead back to 11. Fourth time, Dave, we've been down by 11. Long 3, my goodness. Cody Miller from the parking lot almost. That was all net. Cody Miller having a half for them. Brady Pluger with the basket. Pluger having a nice half with 7. Tomah down by 12. We'll be back in 30.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient-specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
All right, welcome back. Tomah Senior High School. Greg Halo with Dave Wagner. Season opener for Tomah and Onalaska Luther. Knights by 12 with 4.5 to go in the half. Cody Miller, Dave, 16 to lead Luther. Another 3-ball. That's Logan Barr. So the big guy has 6, Dave, on 2 threes.
Yeah, but gone are the days of the post players. I guess at every level, huh?
Bar averaged 11 last season for them. Cody Miller averaged 15 to lead them in scoring, and tonight Miller has 16. Kleifchen for 3. Deep rebound to Logan Barr with under 4 to go in the half. Luther by 15. Here's Cody Miller again. $18 for Cody. We have 20. He has 18.
Having a night, as you said, came out of the locker room red hot.
Tomah down by 17 now. It was 11 not that long ago. You may recall earlier in this half, Tomah did have it down to 6. Tomah can make a little run here now. Kleifchen, Thornton going to try one. Thornton with 7. Kluger with 7. Hesse with 6. And Brisky with 2 for the Tomah offense. Logan Barr to Cody Miller. Cody to the glass. Nice defense by Jaden Brisky. Thornton on the other end. Thornton with 9. Tomah down by 13. And it looked like he stepped out of bounds, and I think he did. Or did they call a foul here? On Hillscamp fouled. .13 lead for Logan. Brock out of the game. Luther on the inbound. Switchenberg. Cody Miller. Logan Barr. Back to Cody. No, it wasn't Cody, it was Switchenberg. This is Cody Miller trying to dump at the bar. Turnover Luther. A little more than 2 to go in the half. Tomah still down by 13. Kluger to Hesse. Kleifchen with it now. Turnover Tomah. And a basket by Switchenberg. Lead at 15 for Luther. Switchenberg looking at a 3-point play. Misses the free throw. Jaden Brisky rebound. Hesse to try a 2. Of course, on the far wall, Dave, if you haven't noticed, home the Timberwolves on that far wall, and Jim is really looking sharp. Brad Puka doing a nice job. That's a foul on Luther. As I mentioned earlier, Dave, they were 24-3 last season. Both their losses in the regular season were to a very good West Salem team, which went to state, and we'll look at West Salem Friday at West Salem. So as we mentioned earlier, in our 38th year, Dave, I cannot recall a season where we started, this may be one of the toughest, if not the toughest, start for Tomah. Starting with a team that was a step away from state and a team that was at state last season in West Salem. A minute to go in the half. Tomah down by 15. Here's Logan Barr short. Jaden Brisky rebound. (39-24) Luther. Barr for three. Logan Barr has 3 threes, or 9 points for them. And Tomah's down by 18 with 38 seconds to go in the half. I understand something special is coming up at halftime to honor Military Appreciation, Military Family Appreciation Night. We will, I'm not sure what it is, but we'll hopefully bring it to you at halftime. Nobody tells me anything, but I understand something is coming up at halftime. Final seconds ticking away. Under 10 to go in the half. Brady Pluger dump it off the corner, and that'll be your half. Tomah down by 20 at halftime. 44-24. You're watching the Hagen Sports Network. Welcome back, Tomah Senior High School. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Dave, you knew coming in here with a very talented Onalaska Luther team. We'd have our hands full, and it was close for a while. Early in the first half, we had it down to 6. But then they just kind of took over. Cody Miller with 16, Logan Barr with 9. Tomah down by 20. And for Tomah, Dave Thornton with 9. Pluger with 7. Hissey with 6. Brisky with 2. And we'll see what the second half will bring.
Yeah, after we had it down to 6, it seemed like it was like 11-13 for the longest time, and all of a sudden they put on a spurt to lead by 20 at the half, and now 22. So they kind of got away from us there at the very end of the half.
Cody Miller with the basket. He is 18 now.
Yeah, he's picking up where he left off in the first half.
Military Family Appreciation Night. Hesse dump it off to Jaden Brisky. Jaden with 4. Lead back to 20 for Luther. Rebound Thornton. Brady Pluger with it now. Brady with the right hand won't go. Cody Miller rebound. Outlet pass to Switchenberg. And another basket for Harmon. He has 7. Lead back to 22 for Luther.
Yeah, they like to push the ball up the floor when they get the opportunity and then shoot threes when they don't.
Onalaska Luther with a commanding 22-point lead on Tomah. Hesse for 3, short. Logan Barr rebound. 16 to go in the game. And Tomah down by 22. Logan Barr working on Thornton. Knocked away and a foul coming up. Their next game will be this Thursday. They'll be at Bangor this Thursday. Tomah's next game will be this Friday at West Salem. As we said, next three on the road for Tomah after tonight. West Salem Friday, Black River Falls next Tuesday, and then Holman at home in a week from this Friday before back home for Central. Tom Hesse. Hesse with 8. Lead at 20. Long three. Tip up isn't going to go. Barr battles for the rebound. Hesse to Pluger. Brady to Thornton. And Thornton dumps it off to Brisky. And a player down the floor, and I believe that's Logan Barr for them. Yeah, the big, no, it's not Barr. It's Hughescamp, Gabe Hughescamp. And there was some contact, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. Three times now with Brisky here early as they tried to draw an offensive foul on him, and there was no call, and then there was some contact down here at the other end. Now Logan Barr, I don't think, since it took a long time to get in the game, but since he's entered the game, I don't think he's been off the floor, and that tells me he probably is a starter, and maybe didn't get to start for some disciplinary reason or something. Maybe he was late for a practice or something like that.
48-30. Tom Hesse with the deep rebound. Tomah's cut it to 18. It was 22. Three ball for Tom Hesse. Hesse with 11 lead Tomah. Tomah down by 15. Barr to Horman. Switchenberg with the miss. Thornton rebound. Tomah down by 15. It was 22 a moment ago. On the inbound, Pluger. A little more than 14 to go in the game. Hesse to Pluger. Brady to the glass, and it won't go for Brady.
That ball right is second.
Two of the boys' games going on tonight. Holman's at West Salem. We'll look at them Friday at home at West Salem. Logan boys tonight at Menominee. A lot of girls' games going on tonight. Tomah is not one of them. Aquinas at Luther, Richland Center at Logan, Stevens Point at Central, Holman at West Salem. Arcadia's at Onalaska, Sparta at GET. A lot of girls' games going on tonight. 9 for Brady Pluger. Thornton has 9. Pluger has 9. Hesse leading the way with 11. Cody Miller with 18 to lead everybody for Onalaska. Cody Miller on the inbound. Long three on the way. That's Logan Barr again. Logan Barr with 12. 4 3-pointers for the 6'7" Barr. And we'll be back in 30.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient-specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
All right, welcome back. TOMAH finds himself down by 16 on Onalaska Luther with 13:40 to go. Knights led by 20 at halftime, had a 22-point lead. TOMAH cut it down to 15. But now it's 16. Kleisgen rims out. Cody Miller outlet pass on the other end. Logan Barr with the miss. Kluger rebound. Thornton has it taken away. And it'll stay with TOMAH. Dave, this has been a nice rivalry, Luther and TOMAH, that's been going on for a while. And the common denominator for Luther, they've always had a good big man, haven't they?
Yep, they really have. You go back to Lorish, a couple of those boys, and you know their dad is an assistant coach here. But yeah, they've had a long string of some big guys, and you know that always helps, don't it?
All right, there's some businesses, organizations bringing you tonight's game. Please thank and patronize them. We hope you'll thank and patronize those businesses and organizations we showed you a moment ago. Bringing all the different events here on the network. 16-point lead for Luther with 13 to go now. 51-35 Onalaska Luther. Cody Miller dumped out there to Switchenberg. Back to Cody Miller. And a foul on TOMAH and Kluger. Vandenhugen in the game for TOMAH. Hughescamp. Hughescamp with 6. Brady Pluger. Brady with 11. Brady with 11, Hesse with 11, and Thornton with 9. And the only other player that scored for TOMAH is Brisky, who has 6. Espinette. Cody Miller with 18 to lead them. but only a 2-point second half for Cody after a 16-point first half. But they haven't needed his offense, have they, Wags?
Yeah, he's working on his assist game, I think, a little bit here, trying to spread the wealth.
Switchenberg, rebound Brisky, 11.5 to go. And Thomas still down 53-37. Kleifchen in, Brock in for Tomah. Kleifchen, Hesse in the corner. Kleifchen for three. It's going to go to Luther. Winding down to 11 to go in the half. Second half, Luther by 16. They've led by as many as 22. Switchenberg. Basket by Gabe Huelskamp. Thornton dump it off in the corner. That's Van den Hoogen for Tomah. And the lead is 15. On the basket by Owen Van den Hoogen. .10:09 to go. Tomah down by 15 to Luther. In a game, Dave, we've really never threatened them, have we?
No, we really never have. And they've been in control the whole way, but you see a lot of nice things out of Tomah. They're playing hard and they're getting contributions out of a lot of different guys. This Van den Hoogen that's come in, he's just a freshman. They have to be pretty high on him, so good to see him getting some action.
Thornton, Hesse, Van den Hoogen again. It's a foul this time. Dave, in our 38 years, one thing we did not see until Dusty DeRusso came along, and that was a freshman playing varsity. We see another one now in Van den Hoogen, but typically freshmen don't play varsity for Tomah. Perfect example, Aaron Harding, leading scorer in school history for the boys up until last season, did not play his freshman year.
Yeah, it was awfully rare. It actually never really happened, as you said. So, yeah, but you see a lot of schools that do it. If you got kids that are talented, a lot of times you get them up there and get them some varsity experience, and you look what it did for Dusty.
Absolutely. Well, the freshman Van den Hoogen has 5 quick points, and Tomah's cut the lead down to 13 with 9.5 to go. Inside the Logan bar. Shot is going to go, and a foul coming up. Again, Tomah's next game is Friday at West Salem. Very good Panther team that was 27-2 last season, losing at state. And their next game is Thursday at Bangor. Gabe Hughescamp makes the first one. And the second one. Lead is 15 again. Hesse on the inbound. Little more than 9 to go. Kleistjen. Nice pass. That's Brock with the basket. His first 2 at the varsity level. Cody Miller with the miss. Tomah down by 13.
He had the easy part putting it in. The great thing about that was the assist there by Kleistjen.
Tomah down by 13, closest they've been in a long time. Just under 9 to go. We'll be back in 30.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
Wags with just under 9 to go. We made it interesting. Trailed by 20 at halftime. Have cut the lead to 13, and that is as close as we have been since really late in the first half. Luther with the timeout. We'll see how it plays out here now. (59-44) Luther. Tom Hesse with it now. Kluger, Hesse. Back to Kluger. .806 to go. Pretty balanced scoring for Tomah. Hesse with 11. Kluger with 11, and Thornton who had 9 in the first half, Dave. Thornton has not scored here in the second half. And Thornton is not on the floor right now.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't look for a shot here much in the second half. I don't remember him taking too many, but yeah, I'm not sure why.
Hesse.
Starting to blow the
Vandenhoogen. Yes, a little more whistles in the second half, aren't there?
Yeah, here lately for sure. Not a lot of free throws, not a lot of fouls at all in that first half. Still not an awful lot. Only 8 have been called here in the second half.
6 on Luther. Tomah, which has 2 fouls. Down by 15. Had it down to 13. Kluger to Hesse. Hesse with 13, and the lead is 13 for Luther. Logan Barr. Dumped on there to Cody Miller. And another basket for Gabe Hughescamp, who's had a nice second half for them, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. He's been one of the guys that didn't get a lot in the first half, but he's had a nice second. And on that last one, Barr could have challenged Hesse on that drive, but with a big lead, just let him go. And I'm guessing if this is a real close ball game, he would have gave an effort there. Kluger gets one to roll in.
Brady with 13. Hesse with 13. And Switchenberg with the dunk. His first points of the second half for Luther. Lead at 15 again. Short for Hesse. Riley with the rebound. Riley, turnover, Luther. .6:16 to go. 15-point lead for Onalaska Luther, which led by 20 at halftime. Kluger, Kleifgen for 3. Rebound Luther. Switchenberg the other way. Three-pointer for Cody Miller. Cody with 21, lead everybody. And the lead, Dave, now is at 18.
Yeah, they've responded, haven't they? And just seems like they can turn the offense on, take it up a notch when they need to.
Thornton. Thornton with 11. His first two of the second half. Lead is 16 now. Jaden Brisky rebound with about 5 to go. Tomah down by 16. Kleifgen for 3. And the rebound to Cody Miller. And Gabe Huelskamp another basket. 68-50. Just under 5 to go. Kleifgen for 2.
That foul on Riley his second. Team 7. At the line, Kleifgen shooting 1.
Kleifgen is a junior. First points tonight for Kleifgen.
Yeah, he hasn't for lack of trying. He's been putting them up, but just hasn't been his night shooting. But he got that one to go and finally breaks the ice.
Luther by 16 with 4.5 to go now. And Brady Pluger with a basket. Brady with 15 to lead Tomah. 15 for Brady, 13 for Hesse, and 11 for Thornton to lead Tomah. Brisky with 6, Brock with 2, back in 30.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient specific. And we are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
All right, welcome back, Tomah Senior High. Greg Hay along with Dave Wagner. Season opener for Onalaska Luther and Tomah. Luther Knights with a 14-point lead with about 4 to go now. Owen Gerke in the game for Tomah. Well, Wags, I would say for the opener, we pretty much held our own against what's going to be a very good Luther team again this year.
Oh yeah, they're going to get their win, and it's not going to be real close, but, you know, I agree with you. Like I said earlier, I think a lot of good things that we're seeing out of these TOMAH players. And, you know, again, the level of competition, this Luther team, we expected to be very good, and they are. But I think we're, I don't know, better than we thought maybe. We didn't know what to expect, but I'm pleasantly pleased, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Well, the lead most of this game, late in the second half, late in the first half into the second half, it's pretty much been anywhere from 20 to 13. 70 to 54, Luther with 3:40 to go. Hesse for three. Owen Gerke rebound. And Brady Pluger bring it back out. Pluger for three. Luther rebound. A little more than 3 to go. Luther still by 16. TOMAH did have it down to 13 at one time. For the bottom line, Dave, this team, they have scored 70. If TOMAH has a game where the opponent scores 70, it's going to be tough because, very honestly, we don't have the firepower, do we?
No, not yet. That's for sure. You know, it may come a little bit better as the season goes, but I agree with you. You give up 70, and it's going to be pretty hard sledding.
We'll be back in 30.
TOMAH Health is improving patient outcomes with robotic-assisted surgery for total knee and total hip replacements.
With smart robotics now we're able to adjust the implants to each patient, so it's a lot more patient-specific. We are seeing less pain immediately at our 2-week follow-up and 6-week follow-up. We're seeing better motion right off the bat.
Dr. Butler did my total right knee replacement, and I would recommend him. I'm also going to have my left knee done at TOMAH Health.
Mako Smart Robotics is transforming orthopedic healthcare at TOMAH Health.
I want to remind you to stick around for the Murray's on Main scoreboard coming up right after the game. We'll show you all the other scores around the area going on tonight and look ahead to what's coming up. 16-point lead for Luther with 2.5 to go now. Cody Miller, foul coming up. David does not get any easier, as we talked about in the pregame. Friday night, you take on a very good West Salem team.
Yeah, that's right, and on their home court. So add that to it, it's going to be a tall order again, but you know, these first two tough games, that pays off down the road, playing the tough competition.
Well, TOMAH's put 3 in double figures tonight. Pluger with 15, Hesse with 13, and Thornton with 11. But still trailed by 16 with a little more than 2 to go in the game now. Cody Miller, 23 for Cody. Lead at 18. Owen Gerke's pass intercepted. Basket by Switchenberg. Lead at 20 now. Minute 40 to go. Turnover TOMAH. Threw it right to Logan Barr. And we're going to get a timeout to pretty much see a lot of subs come in. Well, bottom line, Dave, coming into this season, it's going to be a work in progress for TOMAH, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And, I think they've hit not necessarily hit the ground running, full speed, but they haven't looked inept. Certainly, again, a lot of good things, a lot of contributions from a lot of different people. That's always good. And, I think as they play together and the year goes on, hopefully, they will get a lot better, and they're not always going to face the Luthers and the West Salems.
And I think what we're seeing tonight, Dave, Hesse, Pluger, Thornton in double figures, I think that's going to be the common denominator most of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very well could be. Yep.
Periodically, somebody might step up and get in double figures. Right now, Pluger has 15, Hesse has 13, Thornton has 11. 1:19 to go, and Luther with 20-point lead on TOMAH. Vanden Hoogen, the freshman, brings it down. In the corner to Jackson Steffel. Minute 5 to go. Murray's on main scoreboard coming up right after the game. Stick around. Bruce Raisin. Out at a Steffel. Vanden Hooven, Steffel. Gerke with it now. Owen with the miss. 43 seconds ago. $20-point lead for Onalaska Luther, same as they had at halftime. Teams playing dead even, Dave, in the second half. $20 seconds ago. $22 seconds to go. Owen Gerke. Landon Pierce in the game. Gerke. Steffel. Gerke for a 2. And that's your ball game. Luther by 20. Second round for the Murrays on main scoreboard. That's coming up next.